Have you ever wondered if your code is running as fast as it should? It's a common concern among developers. Today, we're diving into how to measure time in C# using .NET Core, and we'll help you figure out if your operation is really as quick as it seems. I totally get it. When you're working on a routine and it seems to execute in record time, it's natural to question whether you're measuring it correctly. You're not alone in this. Many developers have faced similar doubts. Let's take a closer look at the specific question at hand. One user recently asked, "Am I reading the measurements wrong? Does 0.8 mean 8 milliseconds? Did I do something wrong while measuring the time?" This is a great question, and it's important to clarify these doubts. To understand this better, let's break down how the stopwatch class works in C#. It measures elapsed time accurately, but sometimes the results can be surprising, especially with operations that are optimized for speed. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that can help you optimize your code even further. To begin measuring the time taken for the operation, the user should ensure that the stopwatch is correctly implemented. The stopwatch class is a great tool for this purpose. Next, the user should start the stopwatch right before the operation they want to measure. In this case, it should be right before the call to the parseText method. After the operation completes, the user should stop the stopwatch. This is crucial to get an accurate measurement of the elapsed time. Finally, the user can retrieve the elapsed time and display it. The total milliseconds property will give the time in milliseconds, which is what the user is looking for. If the user is seeing a measurement of 0.8 milliseconds, that means the operation is indeed very fast. It's important to remember that 0.8 milliseconds is not the same as 8 milliseconds. Fun fact, the stopwatch class is so precise that it can measure time intervals as small as a tick, which is 100 nanoseconds. That's faster than a blink of an eye. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests using timer ticks for more precise measurements. Instead of relying solely on milliseconds, you can access the elapsed ticks from the stopwatch. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always test your code with various input sizes and conditions. This will help you get a clearer picture of its performance and ensure you're measuring accurately. And there you have it. With these tips, you should feel more confident in measuring your code's performance. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more coding tips and tricks.